Hello everyone, welcome to the Wheel of Names, where I spin the wheel, I get the name, and you guys get to watch the time-lapse and have a bit of backstory and fun fact time. Wheel of Names, who are we drawing today? Tobias. Alright, let's get into it. Tobias Ridley Garfield was born as a test subject. Test baby? Test... what do you call that? You get the gist. At Weimark Labs. They ended up not needing him for whatever reason. His mom Janet had died after giving birth, and the father wasn't responsible for having a kid, so Tobias was given for the first person to answer Weimark's calls, his maternal grandfather, Martin Garfield. Tobias was assigned female at birth and was given a female name, which, side note, I'm not gonna ever give out characters' legal or past names. It's not relevant. It's not gonna be said in the comic. It's gonna be said in a bunch of scribbles. Martin lived in a self-sustained house off the grid, put together years ago by his boyfriend Rodney and his son Carl, who had been long gone missing at that point. Tobias did go to elementary school in Killingwood since they lived closer to there. It went very, very poorly. He wanted to hang out with the boys, but the boys didn't like him because he was a girl, and then the girls didn't like him because he was too boyish. So he was socially outcasted, and it doesn't help that he also, later on, was diagnosed with autism. Martin ended up pulling him from school and homeschooled him instead. Tobias grew up learning how to take care of the place, gardening, fixing many things. Very much a handyman. His grandfather and him would go to Overage from time to time, always stopping by a local eatery called Baker's Scrap Dog. Tobias would later find that he was trans, and with the help of fundraisers, he was able to get top surgery and was on testosterone for a time being, and legally changed his name. After seeing how Martin lived with the agony of the cold cases in Stardust Woods, being, that's how Rodney and Carl went missing, he wanted to become a detective to solve those types of mysteries so no one would ever be left in the dark like that. The Hero Force would gladly take people like him due to their open mindset and taking on such tasks more than the Overage police. He went to college and, well, from episode 7, you know the story from there. So here are some fun facts for you. As you know, Tobias has autism and also struggles with anxiety and PTSD. The very secluded environment he grew up in hasn't really helped him much either with the whole social aspect. His favorite color is green, preferably like an emerald green. His current special interest is collecting and learning about miscellaneous little things like skeleton keys, button marbles, very much like a crow. When he was able to eat, his favorite food was chili dogs and really liked cherry or cream sodas. After getting the mask, he can't fully remember what he used to look like. Oh, and the markings on his mask. Yeah, I know they can look a little questionable, but they actually are supposed to look like that power symbol. And yeah, that's about it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and a bit of a little look into the future. He's had this reoccurring dream for some time now, around the time after he got the mask, where he wakes up in this meadow. Few sakura trees here and there. But there's always this one guy.
Hey, buddy.
Who has a mask, too.
Hi.
He always seems so real. And Tobias always wonders if it's just a dream.